and gentlemen. Maybe not necessarily excited for this entrance.
The atmosphere changes every time the cabinet are in the house.
Making his way to the ring, being accompanied by and representing Thatcher's cabinet, he is the British psychopath.
Look at this.
Mr. Ian Skinner!
You saw a handshake with Thatcher's cabinet. We've now gone backstage. That shows a lot of confidence because it also shows what it means to this young man. Now, you might not like the British Psycho Ian Skinner, you might not like his party, his politics, his alliances, whatever you want, but this young man represents a hard-hitting, striking style in pro wrestling.
And his opponent.
That is very much the top of his game. Taking on this young man, making his debut. James, this could be a game changer. Are we bound for greatness tonight in this contest?
Making his ICW debut from All Japan Pro Wrestling, weighing in tonight at 80 kilos, he is the first ever European to hold the AJPW Junior Heavyweights Championship. This is Fireball Francesco Akira!
Imagine if you would, you're playing football and someone says, hey, Lionel Messi wants to come on. Do you mind? Just randomly in a Premier League match, that's what we're looking at here, James.
Francesco Akira making his ICW debut. But if you're Ian Skinner been around the horn here in ICW for a while. British psychopath does not want anyone coming in here and taking some shine off Thatcher's cabinet.
Well, Ian Skinner, for another life, almost seems asked for respect here, then he reached out and started taking it. This young man, we could run down the tail of the table. There's so much to get through here, fans. First of all, in terms of the training, you don't graduate from the All Japan Pro Wrestling Dojo by accident. You don't get onto the A-shows. You certainly don't win championship belts. This young man has a hell of a physical pedigree that he brings into this, but so does Ian Skinner. And I want to make this clear. This isn't someone getting... Whoa! This isn't someone getting fed to a big name coming here into ICW. This is dream match on paper.
Well, you saw it there on the back of the tights. Clench your jaw. Ian Skinner certainly doing that and going face first right at Francesco Akira.
Butterfly takes him straight over. Skinner just ground himself, get out of this. Here's the quickness of Akira. And you want to bear this in mind. Ian Skinner has a little bit of the inside play here because he has trained with Ioki, one of the head trainers of the All Japan Pro Wrestling Dojo, so he's got that knowledge.
There's a connection here then. That means there's even more at stake for the British psychopath. Has that headlock, that side headlock locked in.
Off the ropes, big shoulder block, Skinner takes him down. Off the ropes again, the quickness. Look at this. Straight off the ropes, boom! Gets him with a hip check.
And now the cover quickly.
1, 2.
Akira wasting no time. Former All Japan Pro Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Champion. And you can see why. Look at that basement drop kick. Hooks the leg again and Skinner just gets that shoulder up.
This young man, unbelievably, just about to turn 22. Whoa. With all those accolades already in his arsenal.
Well, just to put it into context, some of the other junior heavyweight champions in All Japan include former WWE stars like Tajiri, Takamichinoku, the Ultimo Dragon, just to name a few.
Off the ropes. Oh, missed with the double knee, such as the quickness of Ian Skinner. Takes him straight over. Blasts him with an accordion back suplex.
Ian Skinner looking good early on here.
But this is Skinner's domain. He knows how it works here in ICW. Akira's had a long plane ride from Japan. He's also won championships over with our namesake.
1, 2.
Oh, Italian championship wrestling over in Italy. But in terms of the style, the melting pot of styles we have here in ICW, he's making his debut. Look at that, just taking that jaw, just putting the point of the elbow straight into it, trying to break the collarbone, neutralizing the arm.
Every move that Ian Skinner makes is so calculated, and now just wrenching that left arm again. Akira scrambling for those ropes. No escape from the British Psycho right now. Referee Sean McLaughlin with the count, and did you see the torque on that arm? Oh, and now down with the knee, right on that joint, but Francesco manages to kick Skinner away.
Fireball, the Wonder Kid, whatever you want to call him. Akira struggling to get out the starter blocks here in this match.
Well, you said it, Akira ain't in there with no scrub. Ian Skinner isn't here to make up the numbers.
Oh! And there's that toughness that is bred into your genetics with All Japan Pro Wrestling. Hard strike there by Skinner, takes his man down, neutralizing vertical press, didn't hook the leg though. Odd choice.
Oh, but there's those eyes of Ian Skinner that we've come to know and maybe not love, but fear.
That's where Skinner has gone to that next level with the cabinet. He's batshit crazy. But I think in order to put yourself through the physical endurance of that All Japan Pro Wrestling dojo, you got to be a little crazy yourself.
Well, Thatcher Wright knew what he was hand-picking when he chose Ian Skinner to be part of the cabinet, no doubt. And now look at this, both these men going back and forth.
It's interesting, Skinner likes to pick a limb and try and tear it off.
Whoa!
Oh, Neil, did you see that?
The speed of Akira is something else, Billy.
That insecurity, just a blur. I thought he'd literally kicked his head off. Huge lariat to the corner. Look at the speed, like he's in a sprint, like in 100 meters.
The way Francesco Akira closes down space, I've never seen anything like it.
Fireball living up to that name. Oh, wicked point of the elbow right to the jaw, hooks the leg.
No, not quite enough. Akira rallying this ICW audience behind him. Oh!
Nails him.
1, 2.
Corkscrew neck breaker, that driver just put everything behind him, but it wasn't enough to put down the British Psycho.
The whip on that from Akira. I'm surprised that Ian Skinner managed to kick out. The force with which his head, his neck, his back, everything, quite frankly, hit the canvas. Phenomenal, and now Francesco up high.
On the top rope, it's high risk. Nope, Skinner managed to close some distance, takes him down to the knee.
Goes low yet again.
Oh, Skinner's got it locked in. That's submission.
Has that arm. Has the point of the elbow digging into that rib cage.
Right into the ribs. Akira's in trouble. Skinner getting ready to play the spoiler here.
Right in the middle of the ring too. There's nowhere for Akira to go.
Akira just rolling to his back. He's in trouble. They're very close to the ropes, James.
Skinner trying to stop Francesco from reaching out. This is crucial.
Oh, look at that.
Akira got there, Billy.
Tremendous ring positioning.
Just.
Oh.
Skinner runs right through.
1, 2. Oh, yeah, 2 count.
Look at the eyes again. This man's unhinged.
He's unhinged, but it seems to work for him, James. Those hard strikes, those takedowns.
Can Ian Skinner? Can he spring what a lot of people would deem an upset here tonight on Fight Club?
And that excitement. Oh, look at that. When Akira was announced and making his debut here in ICW, Ian Skinner was front of the queue.
We're seeing why. Skinner giving Francesco Akira everything and then some.
Hey, Skinner gets a win here tonight. There can't be any argument that he is in contendership for a shot at the Zero G title.
Wants that superplex, but Akira starts fighting Skinner off.
Those strikes there right in front of a straight out headbutt from the Italian.
Oh, now Akira went for this earlier perhaps.
The Wonder Kid, get ready to go. Boom!
Missile drop kick, but Skinner, whether by accident or design, rolls outside the ring.
Fireball living up to his name, taking on one hell of a punishment. Look at
Whoa.
this. Oh! Just with destructive grace.
There's no sanctuary for Ian Skinner right now. Akira up high one more time.
What's he got planned? Oh, double knees.
Oh,
Nearly decapitating.
Skinner's out.
One,
Skinner's out,
two,
Billy.
three, no. Digging deep is the British psychopath here tonight.
Oh, Francesco Akira just, I'm not sure he thought that Ian Skinner would bring this to the table here tonight. The British psychopath sticking in this. And this match hangs in the balance.
Is this an adjustment that has been made by Akira? As Ian Skinner seemed to be constantly on the offense, cutting down every single time Akira came back.
A smile on the face of Skinner.
Skinner loves this hard-hitting style. Clench your jaw because he's willing to knock it off given half the chance.
Pure competition. That's what we're seeing right inside that ICW ring.
Series of rapid-fire chops to the chest. Wicked back elbow. Akira with a shot to the hip. Skinner's got nowhere to go but down. Locked in. Oh, dropped him, James.
Snap German suplex from Ian Skinner. Feeling pretty damn good about his chances. Oh!
Oh, full extension.
Not anymore.
Just what? Whoa!
Ian Skinner, what can you say about this young man?
Skinner just popped back up, the momentum. Popped straight back up, nailed him with a lariat, and Akira is out and down. But Skinner, he's been rattled too much, he can't capitalise.
What fighting spirit from the British psychopath. And this match is anyone's for the taking. We've got a stalemate here on Fight Club.
You're watching ICW Fight Club wherever you are in the world. The competition these two young athletes are putting on for us here tonight.
Francesco Akira scrambling for those ropes to help him get back up. Ian Skinner says, I'll help you. Wants to finish Akira off.
Goes to the big one, misses with it. Akira's got something locked in, you can see.
Oh no.
Ian Skinner fighting to get out.
Oh, my God.
Just propped him up on a tower of terror, slammed him straight back.
Here comes Akira again.
Oh, double knees.
Right to the back of Skinner.
It's got to be done. It's got.
No.
Only a 2 count from Skinner. What the hell?
What the hell is it going to take? Well, that might do it.
Dropped him that time.
Off the ropes again.
Oh, and another one. Blasts him, a variation of a shining wizard. Did you see the look Akira just threw Ian Skinner?
Oh, this has to be all. Look at the power of Akira.
Got him set up straight. Oh, face first.
Thanks for coming, Ian Skinner. Put up a hell of a fight.
2. Oh,
Ladies and
James,
gentlemen, here
I
is
could have
your
watched
winner,
that all night.
Francesco